How is it going, everyone? Today I'm here with my WWE Mixed Match Challenge Season 2 Week 5 review. Without wasting time, let's go and jump right into the video with my overall thoughts on this week's episode of the Mixed Match Challenge. You can definitely tell the show is losing its luster. It's not as entertaining as it once was. The matches are just very plain. There's just not really much to them besides just in-ring stuff. They're just, you can definitely tell the wrestlers aren't having as much fun as they used to. I mean, they're still, you can still tell they're having fun, but just, it seems like they're just running the laps. It seems like they're just trying to get through it, and they don't really care for it. So, I don't know. Mixed Match Challenge, I haven't really been feeling it. The first couple weeks, the first 2 weeks, I'd say, were pretty fun. Week 3 was pretty bad. Last week was fine, but this week just, I don't know, very, very plain. It just very basic show. There really wasn't much entertainment behind it. There really wasn't anything that was, fun. It was just kind of just matches that were just happening. So this week, the Mixed Match Challenge, didn't really enjoy it. Thought it was like whatever, so not really much to it. Of course, the first match was the Raw Mixed Match Challenge match. Bobby Roode, who was replacing Kevin Owens as Natalya's partner, taking on Bobby Lashley and Mickie James. Not really much of a match here. Right from the get-go, you had Mickie and Natalya dueling Bobby chants. It's "Let's go Bobby," but they're both named Bobby, so that was the joke behind it. Natalya put her ears on Bobby Lashley, threw them on the ground, stomped on them, which kind of hurt her feelings, whatever. Lashley was dominant. Mickie James and Natalya would tag in, they'd go at it. Mickie James just pretty much grinding Natalya, putting into head scissors and just, not really letting Natalya get the upper hand. Natalya get the upper hand, drop kick, sharpshooter, Mickie gets to the ropes, tags in Bobby Lashley and Bobby Roode. Lashley is dominant over Bobby Roode, misses a spear in the corner, which Bobby Roode takes over. It's a blockbuster. Him and Natalya were able to lock in dual sharpshooters, which is kind of funny because when Bobby Lashley was down, Bobby Roode was, you can hear him saying, "Bobby now, Bobby now, Bobby now, Bobby," come on. So they locked in dual sharpshooters. They both escaped out of that. Bobby Roode went for the glorious DDT. Leo Rush got involved, distracted Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode turns around, spear from Bobby Lashley, 1, 2, 3. So Bobby Lashley and Mickie James win this match. Not much of a match, it was just there. And then of course we had the SmackDown Live Mixed Match Challenge match. The Miz and Asuka taking on Rusev and Lana. Right from the get-go, they were doing like a crowd hype thing where Rusev and Lana got cheered, Asuka got cheered even more, and then Miz just got absolutely booed. So that was kind of the gimmick of this match. But Asuka and Lana start the match, nothing really too bad. Lana actually has improved, and she actually didn't seem terrible. She actually seemed like she knew what she was somewhat doing, so nothing against Lana. She actually looked pretty good in this match, figuratively and literally. She even did her whole ass shake, which, if you were here for my review, and I forgot which week was, week 2, maybe week 3, I'm not sure, when I said that if Lana does an hour matches, I had no problem with it. So Lana did, of course, her ass shake, which Asuka followed, which she did that because Asuka was kind of mimicking her. They went at it, Asuka got the upper hand most of the time. Then, of course, Lana got the Bulldog, which got the upper hand for her. Miz and Asuka got sent to the outside. Rusev teased a dive, but Miz grabbed Asuka in front of him. And then Lana actually ended up doing a crossbody onto the outside of both of them, which I thought was pretty cool of her to do. Back in the ring, her and Asuka go at it for a little bit. Rusev gets a hot tag. Rusev runs Rush up on the Miz, just absolutely annihilating him. Just having an awesome comeback, might I add, or a hot tag. He looked absolutely awesome. Face Rusev, I am absolutely behind. I thought he looked great. Getting the upper hand. Miz tags back out, so Asuka and Lana are back in. They're running roughshod for a little bit. Lana goes in for the accolade on to Asuka, but Miz grabs a mic and does a the whole English intro. So that throws Rusev and Lana off. Rusev's looking for English, and Miz tries to attack him, and I think he does attack him. I don't remember. I remember Miz going to attack Rusev but failing miserably, but I forget if Miz was successful or not. But in that moment, Miz gets in the ring. Lana actually locks in the accolade on the Miz. Asuka goes for a kick. Lana ducks it, ends up hitting the X Factor on Asuka, pins her, but Miz breaks up the pin. And then, of course, as Rusev and Lana sends Miz back outside, and as Rusev and Miz are brawling, Asuka locks in the Asuka lock on Lana for the submission victory for her and Miz to win to be 2-0, and not only be 2-0, but still be undefeated in the Mixed Match Challenge. Of course, undefeated in Season 1, and they're still undefeated here. So, Miz and Asuka get the win. just not really much of a match. It was alright. Lana looked pretty impressive for the most part. Besides that, not really too much to this match, and not really too much this episode in general. I thought this week the mixed match challenge, like I said, was just whatever. It was just there. It wasn't very entertaining, and the wrestling was just very mediocre. There just really wasn't anything for this week in the mixed match challenge. Like I said, I feel like it's losing its luster. It's not being what it once was, and I hope they don't continue this series for like multiple seasons, because I feel like even if they do a third season, it's just not going to be very good. So I don't know. I know they're stretching this tournament out until TLC, so hopefully it gets better. Hopefully get better matchups. But as right now, I'm not really too excited for the mixed match challenge feature. But next week we have Finn Balor and Bayley taking on Bobby Roode and Natalya, as well as Jimmy Uso and Naomi taking on, I believe, The Miz and Asuka. So next week, not really too stacked once again. Just this season in general is not very stacked, to be perfectly honest. Not really too excited for losing matchups, but hopefully next week's better than this week's. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please like below. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching the video.